few days after the start of vacation. You should do your homework at least once in a while, Lan. No problem. We got plenty of time for that later. Vacation rules. I wonder what I'll do today. Okay, but don't come whining to me when vacation's over. If we're gonna play, let's make the best of it. That's the spirit. How about the beach? Or a camping trip? They both sound like fun. Let's go camping. Mother Nature, here we come. That settles it. Let's go tell Mail and the others. What's going on, everybody? MetalBlade427 here, and I present to you Let's Play Mega Man Battle Network 2. In the last episode, we stopped Airman and Arashi from basically smoking out Yai, and they ended up getting blown up, I guess you can say, from the bomb, and we got introduced very quickly to the Netten Mafia, which is Gospel, which is the main villain of this game. Anyway, speaking of him blowing up, there was a piece of mail that came through that I didn't know was, going to come through, so I'm just going to go here. It talks about the explosion at the Marine Station Metro Line, small bomb, no injuries, so that means he survived, though we never see him again for the rest of the game, so he's in a hospital somewhere, I guess. Anyway, as I also said, between episodes, I was going to run around and collect some HP ups. As you can see, I'm at 240 HP, so I did end up collecting every HP up from those two net merchants, and I got an unlocker, which I will use in this episode and show you exactly what it's supposed to be needed for. I switched around the folder a little bit. I have A, L, and R. I got an invisible 1R, which is a great defensive chip. But otherwise that's pretty much all I did. There is one thing I do want to discuss, and apparently it's something I've overlooked talking about in the past few episodes, which is the elemental properties of Mega Man Battle Network. But there is actually one particular place that I am going to do that in, and that will be in a little while. So why don't we just do what Mega Man says, and let's go ask our friends if they want to go camping. Yeah! Because we love the great outdoors. First, let's go down to Dex. What are you doing today, Dex? Let's go camping now.
Huh? Camping? Sorry, not today. Mom wants me to watch the house. But
Oh, Lan, you want to take on my Guts Man? Of course I would want to, but because I beat him before going to bed, even if you say yes, he's going to tell you that he needs to make Guts Man a little stronger. So we gotta wait for another chapter before we get to go fight version 2 Gutsman and see all the crazy new stuff he can do. If you go in the Mail's house, she's not there, but talking to this girl, you find out that she took her school books and went off somewhere. Wonder where she could have went with her school books. Here's that sub-chip dealer that I showed right before running into the Ice house. He's not walking around anymore, he's pretty much stationary there for a long time. Trying to go into the Ice house here, there's a note. Gone on a trip around the world. Looks like she's getting back today sometime. Interesting thought, though. I wonder how much time actually passed between that whole Airman incident and now, considering Yai had time to be part of that incident, the victim of it, per se, go through, I guess, the traumatic ordeal that followed it, and then go on a round-the-world trip, and then come back. So, I mean, a slight amount of time shown in the beginning of the episode, but who knows. Also, Higsby Shop is still closed, and quite frankly, I forgot to say, it's going to be closed for the entire game. There is no Higsby Shop in this game. Well, per se, anyway, not a direct shop. So, it's a little disappointing. Come in here, and here's Mail. So, she's in school. I've got homework from Netopia class to do. Sorry. I'm guessing that's a no, then. Aw, Miss Mari's just kind of walking around. Darn it! Everyone is too busy. It was all too spontaneous. You said it. What now? Well, Mail. Want to read it? Sure. Attention all Z license holders. The center is looking for city net battlers. Pass the license exam and be a city net battler. Take a chance, stop by the center in Marie Harbor. Hey, let's try. It wouldn't hurt us if we passed. Well, today's work is done, so let's give it a go. Definitely. We'll talk to everyone about camp tomorrow. Yeah, that's better. So that is our objective for this episode, is to go and take our B license exam, and we finally get to use the Metro line. So you come over here, you buy your ticket. We're going to go to the Marine Harbor. All tickets are free, so you can change them and move them around and do whatever you want to do. Interesting posters. We're going to be going to this particular area really, really soon. I don't know why there's a duck thing over there, but otherwise that we go here. Use the Marine Pass. And we've got mail. What is that? Oh, it's from Dex. If it's tomorrow, I'll go camping. On the condition, I'm camp leader. Of course you have to be camp leader, Dex. You know, because you are just a figurehead in our group. You really mean nothing. But in any case, here we are, Marine Harbor. I like the design of this area. It's very well put together. There's enough to run around and look at to make it interesting. Obviously, this is where you're going to go to, obviously, where we're going to be doing our license. But later on in the game, we'll be coming back here to Scilab. So apparently they moved from the waterworks to Marine Harbor, or it was always the same place and we're just on the other side. I don't know. It's hard to say what happens between games and whatnot. However, before we go in, let's go up here. And look, here is a character that looks much different than any other NPCs and actually has a name. This is Rabita, the DNN head news reporter. Let's talk to her. Hi there. This is Rabita with DNN News. Today I'm bringing my battle report from Marine Harbor. Anyways, things are really happening. So kid, what about a net battle with me, huh? And yes, you actually can challenge her to a net battle, so let's do so and see what she's got. Her Navi is Toadman.exe, and normally in this point I'd probably put pictures on the screen to try to compare and contrast it, but Toadman is actually underneath the lily pads right now, so we can't do that. However, I am going to go over the elemental system. There are 4 elements in the Mega Man Battle Network universe. More get added later, but there's 4 main elements that we're going to deal with now. Heat, which is fire. Aqua, which is water. Wood, which is like an earth, grass element. And Elec, which is electricity. These elements interact with each other in kind of this big rock, paper, scissors style effect. And it works in a way that the game makes it make sense. So, heat will burn wood. Wood will ground Elec. Elec will shock Aqua. And Aqua will douse heat. So it makes sense in why one thing is strong against another, but not against something else. In Battle Network 1, of course, they followed these same rules, but whenever you hit something with an opposite element, you didn't know that you saw the damage being taken away, but you didn't actually know how the damage, like, if they were really that element or not when you first met them. In this game, what they did is they added a yellow exclamation point whenever you hit something with an opposite element. So, I bring it up here because Toadman is Aqua Elemental, and we have Elec Zappering. So this would normally do 20. It'll do 40 to him. Attaching a plus 10 will double that as well, so this chip will actually do 60 damage to Toadman and stun him. So we're going to run through this round, because the next round is when I'm actually going to jump up. There's Mr. Toadman right now. Let's actually... out there, see? Did you see the yellow thing? Alright, let's get him to jump back over there. There we go. Okay, so now he's in the back over there, so I can discuss him a little more. So, anyway... this Toadman here, Toadman.exe, got his inspiration from the Mega Man 4 Robot Master Toadman, and quite frankly, I think they dropped the ball on this one, to be honest with you. Toadman from classic Mega Man 4 looks like a toad. Toads are naturally are fatter than frogs, which is what I think Toadman.exe looks like, a frog. Toads are naturally fatter, they're a little bit more rigid, detailed. Interesting point with his Acid Rain attack from classic Mega Man. Toads are known for having, like, more poison in them. Like, as far as a whole species concerned, yeah, they're poisonous frogs, but there are more poisonous toads than there are frogs. Toadman.exe looks like a frog. He's sleek, he's thin, he has, like, a very sharp green to him, whereas the classic Toadman's almost yellow. And Toadman.exe jumps in and out of the water, so it's to me it's weird that he's called Toadman but looks like a frog. Basic attacks he's gonna do. He's, I said before, an Aqua Elemental, but he's going to shoot an electric-type attack at us, which is a real pain in the butt, because it will stun us. When he... there we go, see? And if that were to hit us... jump it back, there we go, hit him. If that were to hit us, it would stun us, and then he would attempt to do that, which is jump up and punch us with his Toad Punch. In addition to that, we have to run around and try to dodge those little tadpole things that come out from the lily pads. So right now, version 1 Toadman, fairly slow. Everything's moving at a decently easy pace. Later on, he will be moving really fast. There we are. Boom, boom, done. And version 1 Navis give us Zenny, and he gives us 500. I'm Buster level 9. No matter what you get, you're going to get 500. So by beating her, she gives us the Ruby code, which what we're going to use is right here in her van, which we can, of course, jack into. Alright, so we are inside Rabita's van. I like her background. Again, Toadman, those are frogs. I'm sorry, those are frogs. And very interesting enough, we had to meet 2 new enemies in this first shot, which are the 2 enemies that you'll pretty much encounter inside of her van. Top guy up there is a Shell Geek, 100 HP, he does 30 damage, but he shoots 2 projectiles at you, so each will do 30 damage, and he will drop the double needle chip. Basically, he is invulnerable so long as his shell is closed. When he opens up, that's when you're able to hit him. The guy down on the bottom is a Shrimpy, 100 HP, will do 50 damage, and he will drop the Bubbler chip. Bubblers work like shotguns, where if they hit you, then they will hit whatever's behind it, and they are Aqua Elemental. So I am actually going to concentrate on the Shrimpy, because he moves, and the Shell Geek up there just kind of stays in one place, and his attacks, and both attacks only go down the row, so you don't really have to worry about them going off course and hitting you or anything along that way. And I take him down with my Buster. Alright, pop open, shoot, and run. The guard may not be the best thing to use for this guy now that I think about it. I'm gonna take a hit, because it's always 2 needles that fire out of him. Can I get up there enough time? I probably could have sent out a shockwave. Oh well, whatever. Oh, jeez, I wasn't paying attention. That's okay. But in either case, we defeated 2 of them, and we didn't get any chips. We got Zenny. Here we are. And we get 1,000 Zenny, which is always good as well. Yeah, I mean, that's just my one gripe about Toadman, is he doesn't, you know, actually look like a toad, but whatever. It's how they chose to make him, and he's a great summons when we actually get him, but that's later. Anywho, we got an Elix Sword E from that Blue Mystery Data. It has the same range as a Wide Sword, but is Elec type, so those Alphabet Soup folder guys, this will most likely go right in there, because I think that's the highest attack chip that we've seen so far, is 100. Plus, if we come down here, we are in a new area of Dentown, the last area of Den Area 3. Using Rivita's code, we can knock open this block here. And here's the Purple Mystery Data. Like I said, there's a bunch of these around the world, so if you go and examine it, it'll always tell you it's locked and can't be analyzed. You need an unlocker. It won't automatically use an unlocker. You have to go into your sub-chips and use it yourself. So I have passed over some Purple Mystery Data, not even remembering that I have an unlocker. But why is this important? We get our first power-up. And with that, we can go into Mega Man and throw it right on charge. Now we will have the ability to charge our Buster. Charging the Buster will only affect the amount of damage. You know what? Let me do something really quickly. Hold on. You're going to watch me do this, because we're going to come over here. This is the way I can point to stuff and actually explain. This guy up here in the top of Den Area 3 is another net dealer. And why did I go over there? Because he actually sells our second power-up. So we get 2 right away. And I am going to buy that. And because I have 3,000 extra Zenny, I will buy one of his HP memory ups. He has 3 HP memory ups, one for 3,000, one for 5,000, and one for 8,000. One power up is all. He also has an attack star if you wanted more, spreader, recovers, and to go with that Elix Sword E, some area grab E's. Now then, to go back to what I was trying to explain. Putting power-ups on charge will just decrease the time it needs to actually charge. Putting power-ups on attack will increase the actual attack power of not only the standard Buster Shot, but the charge shot. Charge shots increase attack by 10, so therefore, with a level 1 attack, a charge shot will do 5 damage. Level 2 will do 10, 15, 20, and finally 25. First game, we could do upwards to 80 damage with a charge shot. So, it got nerfed really badly in this game. I don't know why, but... Well, I kind of know why, because of the power-up program, because you can get some major damage with your charge shot from those, but otherwise that, you know, the standard Buster, yeah, not so grand. So, back out here we are. We're inside the Marine Harbor right now. This is where everybody goes to get their Z license and City Net Battlers go to meet, so let's go talk to this chica up here. Welcome to the center. What do you want? Oh, you're not applying for a license? Well, yes I am. But you must still be in grade school. Yes I am. Show me your PUT. Here you go. Oh, you've got a Z license. I'm sorry, I doubted you. Dang right. Got the exam card. The test hall is through that hall, past that corner. So we go down this way. This board up here will come into play a little bit later. Just remember it for now. Go and talk to this guy. That's a test card. You're testing too. I'll open the door, go and jack yourself in. So anywhere in here we can actually jack into. I'm going to go over here, just because I want to. And you'll probably recognize this area. We're on the other side of the square. At last, the test. Makes me nervous. Me too. Now you know why I hate studying. You're just trying to take the blame off yourself. Not so. Come on, let's take it. Oh, Lan, you... Ugh. Okay. I'm all set. Don't let me down. Leave it to me. And we got mail. From Yai. The nerve. I just got back from a round-the-world trip. Then again, I should mingle with commoners, so I'll go. That is very stuck-up of you, Yai. I know your title says just kidding, but whatever. She was through a traumatic ordeal, so I'll let it slide this time. So, here's our proctor for the exam. I'm the B-License examiner. So you're here for the test, huh? There are 3 problems. If you pass, I'll give you the B-License. Problem number 1 is a survival battle, so I'm just going to go forward. Basically, we have to go through 5 battles. No HP healing between them. We can do it ourselves, though. Let's do this. First battle is against 2 matures. So as you can see, they're really throwing nothing at us at all that we haven't seen a million times beforehand. 1, fire, and bang, done. Battle number 2 is against 2 Canodums. Even more of a really situation. Yeah, we'll kill one and go crazy. I'll actually do the charge shot. So 1, 2, power up. See, it's pathetic. It is sad, sad, sad. I mean, it still does, like, I guess in the long run it does good damage, but it's the speed of the charge that you need, not so much the power. Battle number 3 is against 3 matures. Oh boy, really? I have 3 cannons right off the hop. 1, 2, 3. I wonder what battle 4 is going to be. Hey, look at that! It's 3 Canodums! Alright, well I can kill one... Yeah, alright. We'll go 1, 2, 3... And... fire off. Done. I might as well just kill the guy with dodging. Alright, fire your thing. There we are. And the final battle. Against 3 bunnies. So, I guess they decided to step it up a little bit for these guys, maybe? Alright, do a crazy jump somewhere. No. None of that worked. I was trying to anticipate their jumps, and obviously I failed. Oh boy, he's gonna hit me. Actually, you know what? This will make more sense. Run away, Mega! 2, 3, 4, done. Congratulations, nice work. Now for problem 2. Problem 2 tests whether you can help people in need. I have info that a Navi needs help in this den area. Please locate that Navi and provide assistance. Once we do that, we come to him. We don't need to repeat it, so the gate opens up, and now we can walk around den area freely to try to go and see what that Navi needs. The boards are open now. You can go in there and check them out. I don't really have time to do that now because I want to get this exam done. But we are going to do something else that did open up, and that is take this teleporter up to the 2nd level of Den 2. We want to go that way, but I'm going to go around this way because there's a green mystery data, and I like picking them up regardless. What do we get? 300 Zenny, sure, why not? I need to start collecting more Zenny anyway for those other HP memory ups. So we go up and around this way, and you'll recognize this area from where we were before with Rabita, because there is that net merchant. However, the guy we want to talk to is right here. A bad guy stole my walk program. Or walk prog. Now I can't walk. You look friendly. Would you mind getting it back? And this is the guy that we need to help, so sure, we'll do that for you, no problem. And we got mail again. What do we got? Oh, I love it. Mail from mail! I just finished my homework. So sure, I'll go camping tomorrow. Awesome! So the gang's all in. Very nice. What we need to do now is head down to Den Area 2, which is right in the where we need to go anyway. To do that, we need to go back to the square and down here. Boom. So here we are in Den Area 2. We need to swing up and around to near the front, so prepare for some other random battles along the way, of course. Oh, Den Area 2 does have a top part. You can get there now from Den Area 3. It's just when you actually reach the end of it to try to go to the next area, that Mr. Prog there will stop you. So it actually prevents you from moving forward into new areas that you're not supposed to be in yet. However, coming up over here, you could talk to a Navi in a little bit earlier version of this particular map to find out, oh, there's a bad guy over there. So, obviously, you come here. He is a darker shade of purple. It is a, I guess, male Navi, and he is angry. So, we ask him for the walk program nicely, and he counterattacks us with summoning 3 B-tanks that we have to fight. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's give these guys a few moments. This should... 1, 2, 3. Alright, I hit all 3. And all 3 are trying to hit me. So let's just kind of... Alright. What else we got? Oh, we got another one. Nice. Yeah, sure. Let's see what we do. Go, go! And I only hit 1. That stinks. But, in a sense, if they hit that, there we go. Fire. Come on. Oh, now we get all of the high cannons. Great. Shock them, shoot them. Done. Love that combo. And we get health. So there's your example of getting health at the end of a battle after taking so much. So I think it's a specific Buster ranking that you have to achieve in order for them to drop health. Like, I don't know. That was a 4, so I'm guessing 5 or below maybe? I don't know. So we get the walk program. Easy. Let's take it back to the walk. Let's take the walk pro to that Navi. So... there we are. Okay, now we got that. So, anyway, now that I'm going to gather my thoughts again, I'm going to meet you back up at that guy and just hand it off to him right then and there. So, let's go. Alright, here we are back up where the guy needed the walk program. I apologize. I feel like I flustered a little bit after I got the walk program, but we got it. We need to come back up here and give it to him. So, why don't we be a nice guy and do that? And we get nice data. Like I said, we're a nice guy. He can walk again, but he decides to stand there and stare at us awkwardly anyway. So, now that we got the nice data, why don't I cut one more time to us actually going back to our exam proctor teacher examiner and finally solve this problem. Alright, so here we are, right by the examiner. I hope you guys don't mind me doing all these like fades and cuts and everything, but the Battle Network series is pretty notorious for having to do a lot of back and forth fetch quests, and just to save on time and to show like the important stuff and keep the story moving for you guys, I figured this is the best way to do it. So, here's the nice data. Yay, we passed. So that's problem 2. Now he's going to give us problem 3, which is another survival battle. The viruses here have stepped up a bit, so let's do it. First battle is against Flappy, Canodum, and a character we haven't seen yet. That is a Mater 2. Higher second version of the standard Maters. 80 HP, 40 damage. When we actually meet them on the field, they will drop the standard guard chip, or their unique wave ability, the Sonic Wave. And they work just like every other, one out there. Actually, let me take that back. I'm going to try to fire off fast as I can and kill that Canodum. Ah, that's right, that should be alright. So they would move up and down the row, and they would shoot their Sonic Wave, which actually moves faster than a standard Shockwave. And I'm going to do this to finish him off. There we are. Okay, wait. And that's really much it. You know, once they start dropping the Sonic Waves, I'll try to collect them and see where they fit to my folder. Because I still like waves. And because this is a exam battle, we get no Zenny or anything from these guys. Oh man, it's gonna stink a little bit, but here we go. 1. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I forgot to mention. Now that we're in higher levels, when a Mater is not attacking or another Mater is attacking instead of it, they drop down into their helmets. In which case, then, they cannot be hurt. So they are invincible so long as they are inside of their helmet. They also do quite a bit of damage. So you can't jump back and forth and pick these guys off the way like you used to. And I would like to actually get some stronger chips so I can finally start doing some damage. Alright, I'll kill one here. Drop that. And I guess I'll just shoot him until I get something better. Oh, here we go. Actually, we're going to do this. Because now that he's the only one on the field, he's not going to drop it. Alright, Battle 3 also has a new enemy upgrade of the cannon. So, Canodum 2, 90 HP, does 50 damage, and will drop the High Cannon chip. High Cannons are going to become very important to me during the main storyline. You are not going to actually get the second version of a cannon for, quite a ways, or the third version of a cannon, quite a ways into the game. But, oh man, come on. But for right now, the regular high cannons are going to be very, very important and very useful once we actually get to that point in the game where I can get them. Which isn't too far from now. Alright, Battle 4 is with 3 Cano Dumb 2s. Oh my god, are you serious? This is what you gave me? Oh man. We're going to add straight through. Fire off our charge shot just to get some pseudo quick damage off. I mean, next round, yeah, I'm going to have 10 chips, so... But that was just sad. That was terrible. Oh, man, really? That was a horrible start. Alright, run forward, swing. And my little pickaxe here is not going to really do too much. There we are. And, yeah, I can get that off quickly before he hits me. Right? Yes, good. Actually, I think he hit me right after I hit him, so you still saw the animation. Alright, last new enemy of this area, Hardhead. 60 HP, they do 50 damage, they will drop the cannonball chip. Like the Shell Geeks, they cannot be hurt until their mouths are open. And when they shoot their cannonball at you, it will completely obliterate the panel you're on. Of course, it'll grow back eventually, but for that moment, as you can see, it doesn't crack it, it just destroys it. It's just gone. Yeah, we'll have to deal with that. So, wait for his head to start convulsing. Go! At least I hit him. And I walked into that. Alright. Yeah, what was it? The guard chip wasn't really going to be that useful to me right there. So let's go invisible. 1, 2. Nice. Alright, so now all I gotta deal with is the B-Tank, which isn't that hard. Because he's pretty predictable with his up and down movements and everything, and this should be alright. Stop. Fire. Done. Congratulations, you passed all the problems! And we got the B license! Awesome! And basically all that does is open up a few different areas to us, and we also get another Reg Up 1, so our megabytes again increase. And we did it. That took a while. Shall we go home? Which we shall. And we get a very interesting email from Chad. When did we ask you if you wanted to come camping with us? I have no idea. I'm glad he's still talking to us, and it's a very interesting way for him to be introduced into this game through that random email, but I don't quite remember when we talked to him and when we said, hey Chad, come camping with us. In either case, I'm ending it here, because if you hit the L button to get your hint, it'll say, gotta go home and rest, camping tomorrow. So again, rest, go to sleep, wake up, start of the events of the next chapter, so this is kind of like a pseudo-chapter. So, yeah, we're gonna do that next time. Go camping with the gang. Yay! Now then, rate, comment, subscribe as I ask you to do in almost every YouTube video. I thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one, where we were gonna go camping, and it's gonna be fun, and crazy stuff is gonna happen, because, quite frankly, that is what happens in the world of Mega Man EXE and LAN. Bad stuff follows them everywhere. So, until next time, everybody, later!